Hi, everybody. Happy to see you again. It's Eric Torque from Technology Partners. And today we're going to talk about a really important idea to consulting and for decision superheroes. As you know, I have an upcoming book series coming out. First book out in a few months. Or actually in September. It's so fast. Anyway, today we're going to talk about managing expectations. And I want to go through the two scenarios. So expectations is essentially letting people know what's coming towards them so they're not surprised. So for example, if you go to a bank and they tell you it's going to take 2 weeks to go through a certain process and approval, this, that, you would probably be upset if it took them a month to return the answer or 2 months. And essentially, you feel that because they tried to make you happy at the very beginning by telling what you wanted to hear, you felt lied to. That is overpromising and underdelivering. The other way of going about it, and what is to basically underpromise and overdeliver. So simulation decision science offers tools for this. So if you were doing a budget or you were looking at schedule, you would be able to run an analysis that would tell you how likely it is for you to deliver under a certain threshold. So if you had a schedule, or we've mentioned this, and you ran the simulation and it said the end date 9 times out of 10, or the duration rather, maybe an easier example, 9 times out of 10 is 180 days. If you go to your client and you say it's going to take 180 days and it takes less, they'll be happy. And if you have a 10% chance of overrunning, assuming you don't have too much of a fat tail, you end up with a much lower exceedance than what you would have assumed. So this is very good for credibility building, very true in budgeting. Even on a personal level, if you're going somewhere, try to think of all the uncertainties that might happen and give yourself enough room for it to happen. So when you do get there, no one's yelling at you. We've all been in a situation where a better half, we tell them we'll be there in 10 minutes and show up an hour later. And that never happens. It's never a great thing for all of us can attest. So those are my 2 cents on managing expectations. And as a consultant, as an analyst, as anybody who needs to manage upwards and even downwards, if you think about your kids, your employees, if you want to get the best out of them, try to be sincere and give them something realistic to aim for and to expect. All right, that's it for today. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.